If you're over 50, you've probably heard some version of this lie. Your best years are behind you. You feel it when they guys at work stop asking your opinion, you hear it in your Dr. Stone when Hester's talking more about boot managing decline. Then building strength. You see it when the women who once looked your way walk past without a glance. And it pisses you off. But you swallow it like you're supposed to. Here's the truth, you are not done. Here's the truth. Just finally dangerous because for the first time in your life you've egged the experience, the lessons, the scars, sign sight, and most of all you've run out of time to waste. This isn't a motivational speech, it's a call to arms, not to fight the world but to claim your final form, because while the world worships youth, Stoicism teaches something deeper. The older you get, the more unshakable you must become. So let's talk about what that looks like in action, not theory, not philosophy, inros, real life wisdom. For men who refuse to go quickly. Let's begin. When the power off, the power of stillness, why older men hold the real leverage. Young men run toward everything: money, women, validation, fast cars, Levi's, social media likes. It's chaos disguised as ambition. But an older man, he learns there. Off stillness. Stillness is not passivity. It's controlled power. It's knowing that 90% of what most people chase doesn't matter. And the other 10% can't be bought. When you're still, you stop leaking energy, trained to fix everyone, impressed stranger, Serbi Lakido. You move from reaction to presence. Ever watch an older lion and fueled hedoisant chase? He waits because it knows exactly when to strike and when to stay quiet. As a man over 50, you hold that same potential. You don't need to be the loudest in the room, you just need to like someone who's seen death and died. Apologetic masculinity. Stillness becomes your gravity, it draws people. And women respect power as people sense something deeper in you. A man who survived himself to apologetic masculinity. Let the world call it intimidating. There comes a point in every man's life when either shrinks to fit the modern world or he becomes the mountain people learn to walk around. You don't owe softness to anyone, you don't owe political correctness to people who haven't lived a day of your life. This culture wants older men to apologize for being masculine, for buying direct, for having standards, for not bending toe. Very emotional wave. Buddhist softening world. Guess what? Your unapologetic energy, your too much presence is exactly what ascening world needs. You didn't have to shout. You don't have torg. You just hate to exist without folding. Start taking up space again, sit with your legs wide. Speak slowly and clearly, hold eye contact until the other person breaks the air. Not misery, not toxic. You're masculine and that is rare now, which means it's valuable. Don't bury your nature to make others feel safe. Stand tall. They latches 3 reclaiming discipline or orkling discipline. Anyhow, the second half becomes your prime. They say men peak in their 30s. That's false. Most men peak whenever they decide to master themselves. Your 60s can be your prime, but only if you return to discipline. Discipline isn't about military routines. It's about dignity. Wake up and move your body. Eat like your future depends on it, because it does. Stop outsourcing your mental clarity, tough news, or cheap dopamine. Start every morning with stillness, a journal, a walk, a cold, the woman question shower, not because it's trendy, but Becca Sire. Time is now currency. Spend it wisely. You want vitality back. Train your body again. You want clarity. Stop consuming trash content and start building your cathedral of thought. The older you get, the more your actions set. You're not just living. You're leaving behind a blueprint. Leave a strong one for the woman question. Why you stop chasing and start attracting. You might notice something after 50. Chase gets old, the games get boring. You no longer want to impress you on to, and here's the paradox. The moment you stop chasing women is the moment you start attracting them. Not the flaky cannot, the ones who want status or sugar daddies, but the rare woman who sees your K-power and leans in. This only happens when you stop living on the outside. Women are drawn to self-contained men. Men who don't need their approval. Men who are whole. So stop trying to be younger. Stop dressing like you are 25 on the gray, where the wisdom speak from the chest, not the throat. There's nothing sexier than Amon hoax like he's already enough. You're in net invisible. You're just finally in a place where you choose what you see. 5. Legacy mode activated. Why? It's time to become the man they talk about when you're gone. This final chapter. It's not like a bend. It's the moment where everything counts. The conversations you have, the way you treat the young men around youth. Example you set when you think nobody's watching. Most men live to bare membered by a paycheck, a title, or a car. But real legacy lives in the impact you made when no one asked you to. What did you teach? What did you tolerate? Who did you protect? Who did you prune? Your legacy isn't a tombstone. It's how people change because they knew you. So start living as the man they'll quote at your funeral. Be the one whose name gets brought up when younger men ask who showed you how to be a man. Let the answer be you. You're not past your prime. You are in the age of power, where your calm cuts deeper than coast, where your presence is heavier than any flex, but only if you reclaim it. If you feel this in your bones. If this video reminded you of the strength you forgot you had, type "I'm not done" in the comments. Let's light a fire under the generation of men because we don't need more noise. We need men who walk with purpose, speak with weight, and live with legacy. Subscribe if you're done buying Takedown 2 and remember this: that weakens you. It sharpens you. And don't forget to subscribe. Stone Stoic.